Hey bass clarinets, in today's video we are going to review Accent Book 2 page 13. On Accent Book 2 page 13, the note in the upper left hand corner that they're reviewing is high F sharp. So we'll need our thumb and register key in the back of our bass clarinet. We'll need 3 fingers on top and our second finger on our right hand. So we'll need the second finger. It's a lot like a low B natural fingering with the register key. An eighth note and 2 16th notes is our rhythmic concept for today's page. We'll count that pattern 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a number and a. And then lastly is the dynamic marking where it's F-P. That would mean that the first time you play this idea, you play it loud, and then if you repeat and come back, the next time you would play it soft. So let's jump into our first exercise, number 39, High Note Happening. This piece is in 3/4, and it's a nice warm-up. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Here we go. I've got my metronome set at 70, like I normally do. G, and then our E, first 2 notes. 1, 2, and 3. Ready, set, begin. Let's do that again for warm-up. 1, 2, and 3. Ready, set, begin. Exercise number 40 uses our new rhythm pattern, and it's called 16th Avenue. The counting goes like this. 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2, like that. So that 1 and a or 2 and a, that's our key concept rhythm at the top of the page, 1/8 and 2 16ths. In this exercise, we have F sharps, and the first batch of F sharps are marked. We also, later in the line of music, we have that high note F sharp that we have at the top of the page. Review the key diagram if you need to. And we also have a high G note as well. And that G is fingered with 3 fingers and that register key and thumb in the back. Let's play 16th Avenue. 1 and 2 and a ready, set, go. Yep, and you may tend to squeak a little bit like I did on those higher register notes. As we get better at them, squeaks will go away. Let's try it again. 1 and a 2 and ready and go. Keep working on those high notes. Number 41 is next, El Floron, a duet. In this exercise, we're going to be using that rhythm pattern, 1/8 and 2 16ths. We've got F sharp and C sharp. I'll start by playing part A. 1, 2, ready, and go, and go. Make sure you take first and second endings. Here's part B. 1, 2, 1, rest. Rest. Great. That part's much easier. Number 42, The Paw Paw Patch, an American folk song. In 2/4 time, with a B flat in the key signature, and our first note is F. See if you recognize this. Ready? 1 and 2, and here we go. Yeah, that's a fun one. Let's do it again. 1 and 2, ready and go. I especially like those last two measures. Make sure you can play those 16th notes. Our next to last episode is number 43, Spring from the Four Seasons. This piece was written by Antonio Vivaldi. And it's in cut time. So remember, cut time means the values of the notes, as we traditionally know them, the values are cut in half. Whole notes sound like half notes sound like quarter notes sound like eighth notes, and eighth notes sound like 16th notes. We've got a lot of first and second endings, so be careful and watch where you need to jump back to. And our first note is G. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba. And 1 and 2, here we go. Our last exercise on this page is number 44, Accent on Creativity, Passing Tones and Neighbor Tones. Write your own variation on this theme by adding passing tones, notes which pass between notes a third apart, and neighbor tones above and below the repeated notes. And they're giving you two examples of a passing tone, PT, and a neighbor tone, NT, in the first measure. So go ahead, use a pencil, and in each of the next three measures, mark a passing tone and a neighbor tone. And then go ahead and try and play it and see if you can play what you've helped compose. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you'll continue practicing. Until I see you next time, keep practicing.